Hi guys, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. We're building my reading nook today and I want to take you guys along with me, show you the process, show you my reading nook, and yeah, just show you how I'm doing everything, what I'm building, what I'm using. And I think it'd be really fun when you guys see it in videos to know exactly how I made it and that you guys came along with me. So I'm gonna show you the space, the mess, the boxes. I'm gonna clear the space and then we're gonna build some stuff. So let's get into it. So this is the space. It's a little corner above our stairs. As you can see, the stairs are there, and then we're just storing some boxes here at the minute. As you can see, we have our mini Christmas tree from our apartment, some pillows, jumpers, and these are just general stuff from the move. And I want to show you the window because this is one of the reasons why I picked this as my reading nook spot. Our house is like really close to this forest, and this is the really gorgeous window that I'm going to be able to look at while I read my books. So my camera is running out of charge. As you can see, I have all this mess behind me. I am going to clean that mess while I charge my camera and then get back to you guys with a nice clean space and lots of stuff to build. The area is clean. Ignore my ring light slash tripod. That's what you guys have been sitting on. I've vacuumed, I've cleaned, and I've taken a little break. The IKEA shelves in there. Footstool from Amazon. It doesn't match the chair because the one that matches the IKEA chair was out of stock until summer, but I actually kind of like that they're different grays. It's just nice to have some variety and not have it all the exact same. Obviously, we've got the lovely view. This is where the bookshelf's gonna go. I think I'm gonna build the chair and I'm gonna tie my hair up because I'm gonna be using a drill. Also, while I'm tying my hair up, I've got all my books here. I had to leave so many books in the UK when we moved, which is so upsetting, but I have certainly accumulated quite a lot since we've moved here.
Slow down, hold on tight now. It's okay to meet me at the front line. I've got cold feet, winter drives me wild. I can't fly down on the Friday. I was meant to meet you at your mom's house, so I apologize.
I need to figure this bit out and come back to you. That took a minute. The arms are quite fiddly. This arm, it's a bit deceiving. This arm is not in yet, but this arm is in. I'll show you guys me doing the last arm. I just couldn't film that other one because I had to figure it out. But I also want to show you the snowstorm going on outside. So the key to the arms, they had them in. There's this little hook kind of closure to put them onto the main part of the chair. The key is you really have to like sort of yank them down. There shouldn't be any resistance, but you kind of just need to put a bit of weight on it. So I'm gonna flip it and we'll do this arm now. I'm actually gonna put the arm I'm doing on the top because it's hard to get it in the right place. Hardest bit about this, and the part that I was having trouble with, is getting these bolts to line up on both bits. It's actually quite difficult. And then I'm going to use this thing to tighten it. That's not right. Oh my god.
I got a pocket notebook, I'm nervous. Sometimes I run out of things to say, and it turns out you've got one too. The dinner's gone cold, I don't care. We talk till the morning. I've got no sleep 'cause you drive me wild. 'Cause I know one day we get out of happy house and wake you up for brunch when you're feeling worn out, and we just gotta keep on.
I can't find any instructions for this, so I'm tempted to do it. I might just guess how to do it, to be honest.
Hanging on for now, so slow down, hold on tight now.
So I'm procrastinating, doing some other stuff at the minute, and we're gonna get into building my bookcase. This is the day after I built my chair and the footstool, which is down there, which you can't see. I've been vibing out here. I've been using the chair and stuff, and it is so comfy, and I love this area. I feel like it just fills the room so well. I've been watching tons of bookshelf organization videos. I definitely don't have as many books as them, so it's not gonna be as intense, but I'm feeling motivated, so let's get into it. Obviously, using the drill hair up. These are the, I think they're called the Kallax bookshelves from IKEA. The chair is the Strond one, I think. Again, everything will be linked down below. And then the footstool is from Amazon. I wanted to get the Billy bookcase, which everyone has. Oh my god, that's so high up. But it was sold out at IKEA, and I wanted to get this bit organized. So I had a look around and they had the Kallax bookcase in stock, which is just like those basic IKEA squares, which I'm sure a lot of you have had before or have seen before. And I got 2 of their 4 square bookshelves, so I am actually going to stack them, and they're pretty basic, so I think they should be alright to put together. So let's get into it. And then I don't know which way's the front, but I guess I get to decide that. I think the first bit I do is this corner over here, so just try not to step on it.
Find my way through the hotel lobby. Make the same when I'm on my own. Uptown, on the road, I've been around before. Rooftops, sliding doors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody, spending all of the night moonwalking. And with the view she could see her building, try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating, I'm on my bed.
The bookcase is in place. It's behind me. You can't see it because you can see my face, and it's like here, quite low down. Gosh, that was so difficult, and I think I jinxed myself because I said how hard can 4 squares be, but it was really really difficult, and honestly I just stopped filming and Jake helped me in the end because it was like you would screw it in and then it was popping out and the wood was breaking and the Jake, what are they called, dowels were like snapping. So I don't know, man, it's together and it's solid now, but I don't know, I've still got another one to build, which is exciting. Also, I took a little clip for my TikTok video because I'm doing this for YouTube, 2 different vlogs and TikTok. I definitely got sawdust in my eye and I'm sure Jake's sick of me complaining about it, but it really hurts. Wait, let me move some stuff. Behind me is the finished bookshelf. These Kallax shelves are an actual nightmare. I don't know if I can recommend them to anyone because they are so just inconvenient and fiddly to build. And with bookshelf number 2, which is this one, I like did it for 5 minutes on my own and realized you need to do it with 2 people because it's almost like you need the second person as a clamp to hold everything together because it just rips itself apart while you're building it. So I literally couldn't have done it without Jake, my boyfriend, who entirely built the thing while I held it together going, oh no, it's gonna break. But it's done. Although I will say I'm tempted to drill it into the wall. We just need to get some screws, check what's in the wall. I have been over it with the stud finder, and there is a stud there and on the other side as well, and we need to get like a little metal thing and some screws because I want to screw them together just so they're extra stable. Now it is time to organize my books. I have a lot of physical books with me, but it is nowhere near my full amount of books, so I'm going to organize it best I can. But it is going to change massively when I do go back to the UK and get the rest of my physical books. Camera is running out of charge. I have over here my rom-coms, and then I'm not sure what I'm calling that pile back there, but it's kind of like I just have 2 books in it. It's kind of books that are a bit more emotional or darker, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to organize them. They're probably just going to go with rom-coms. Then I have all my fantasy. I might divide it by like high fantasy and like urban fantasy, but I definitely am going to do it by series as well. Then I have YA here, and down here, which you can't see, it's just 2 non-fiction books. And I definitely have other books kicking around, so when I find those I will add them to the piles, but I think I'm gonna organize them into series while I charge my camera. There's like no good angle to talk about this. So I have organized where I want the books to go. Now it's different how I thought because I didn't want a color-coded shelf because I wanted my series to be together. Most of these books are unread so far because they are the ones I brought with me to Canada, and the camera is very crooked and most of my read series are back in the UK. I think I am going to do partially color-coded but also by genre. I think I'm gonna have quite a few empty shelves, so I want the main visual part to be on top and leave the bottom ones empty. I think this is going to fill up quite quickly as soon as I start reading more books. So I've decided down there I'm actually going to put my old journals, which will be fun because I never have a place to put my old bullet journals. So that is an old bullet journal. I believe that's from summer last year, first quarter maybe of 2022. This is my diary where I journal daily and just like thoughts. And then at the minute I'm actually using quite a lot of my old journals for reference in my new journals because I'm making my reading journal at the minute, but I am going to put my tarot set in there. It's really cute. I'll just cover my face so you can see it. It's lovely. It's got a bunch of gold foil on it, and it is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck by Matt Hughes. It's really lovely. And that fits nicely there. And another thing I have to put on here is some candles that Jay got me. I don't have a lot to compliment these shelves on in terms of construction. However, I will say that one of the reasons I did like them is because you can put other things in here. Definitely a vase, a plant, anything like that. Candles, I'm not going to light these in the bookshelf, but they do look nice just sitting there. Okay, let's move on to one of the other shelves. I am gonna do a close-up tour and explanation right at the end. So I've decided I want these to be my contemporary shelves and I want these ones up here to be my fantasy shelves. So I am going to color code the contemporary shelves. My current read is like a purple cover. I literally got this one for the cover, it's so cute. I've got some orange and red covers to go in here. And the issue is I put them and then, are they gonna do it? They fall. I would be on Honeymooners. That's my yellow book. Obviously they're rom-coms, so there's a lot of pink. I have a pile over here in colour order. Where am I starting? It Ends With Us is the darkest pink book I have. And we've got, wait, I have to show off any cool editions. From Lukeoff With Love, I think this is an indigo special edition or maybe just a new cover, but it's so pretty and it's falling again. So let's put these in. I have the UK version of You and Me from Vacation, which I think is also People We Meet on Vacation, perhaps. I can't remember the US cover, or title rather. I have a lot of tabbing. The tabbing on this one's actually quite cute. Can you see it? It keeps focusing on my face. The tabbing is quite cute on this one, but I do have a lot with like ugly tabbing that I need to fix, so you can't see the ugly tabbing like this, which is good. If you watch my Ottawa spring, sort of just Ottawa vlog, I'm not sure what I'm calling it yet, I got a big indigo order and a couple of these books were from there and I'm so excited. It's a bit of a weird transition. It looks so good here. You see it's like orange to pink to white. Then my other ones are green and blue and I think it's gonna be so much better once I get all my other books. But we're going white, blue. Might use my tarot deck to straighten that up. This is like my shelf where I don't quite know what to do because I've got not enough rom-coms to fit in there and reality of shelves. I don't have full series and stuff because books are expensive, and this, because the cover is so gorgeous, is going to go here like that. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm changing that. See, I was thinking You Will Get Through This Night by Dan Howell, by the way. It was a black book, but the side is yellow. Okay, let's finish this thing off. It is finally done and I'm so happy with it. So we have the bullet journal shelf down here. We have the rom-coms color-coded. Then we go rom-com, contemporaries, non-fiction, and then whatever Verity is at the end. This shelf, the fantasy shelf, it looks a bit empty right now, but it looks so cool and I'm definitely in my fantasy era, so it's gonna fill up quickly. I kind of did red and orange here for fantasies, but I know it goes sort of like yellow, white, red, because I wanted the two Crescent Cities to be next to each other. I do have the UK edition of Crescent City 1 and the US hardcover of Crescent City 2, but I think it's really pretty to show off this colour, so I don't mind how it looks. Then we got some blue fantasies over here. Another hardcover. This is just a big paperback. Then we get Bloodmarked Book of the Month edition. I don't know if my link still works for Book of the Month, but I will leave it down below if it does. And then we have Broken Bonds, which I've stood up as a paperback, but I think it's standing all right. Although the first book in this series wasn't my favourite, I love the cover and it was an all-time favourite series, or is. I'm about to read the last book. And I bought this book physically to sort of represent the whole series because I read it all on Kindle Unlimited. And how cool is this? The two leftover candles, they're both like blues, and this one, if you can see it, the colours on it are so gorgeous. It like matches Bloodmarked and some of the other fantasy books, so I put those up there. We're gonna do some nice B-roll shots and then we're done. Thank you so much for watching me create my book nook. I'm so excited about this. Definitely keep up with my vlogs, my book videos to see how it evolves. I'm sure it's going to evolve a ton as I buy more books, read more books, etc. But yeah, I hope this has given you guys some inspiration, or otherwise it's just a cozy, fun video, and I hope you enjoyed watching me getting organised and everything like that. Just thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video if you did like it. Comment your current read at the minute and do subscribe because I'd love to see you guys next time. And again, thank you just so much for watching.